Welcome to the first week of cabin fever, I call this, cabin fever. First class we're going to do online, and this is the first one we're going to do for YouTube. We are going to have live classes streaming on Zoom as well, so we get to do it in real time. But I thought for the first week, let's put it on YouTube, let's get it out there, get you guys working out. I thought today's class we'd focus on orange belt material, which is kind of back stance, outside in kicks, and combining the footwork, so we're having sort of a technical and a little bit of a workout as well. So again, we'll cover in future classes different material for different levels, but today everyone's going to do the same thing. And again, just be aware of the space that you have in your houses or wherever you're training, and then maybe we'll adapt, not so much moving around if you don't have that too much space. So we're going to start with a basic warm-up. So from here, just roll your shoulders forwards. And backwards, and side to side, just turning your hips, turning the elbows in, good, and stretching over to your left, so hana, do, set, net change, hana, do, set, net cross the arms, stretch forward, hana, do, set, net, stretch backwards, hips forward, hana, do, set, net forwards, hana, do, set, net backwards, hana, do, set, net. So we're going to bring our feet back, shoulder width apart. We'll sit back on our left leg, up on the right heel, hana, do, set, net change, hana, do, set, net change. This time we're going to step out to the side, okay, and our right foot, back foot straight, hana, do, set, net on the ball of the foot, just drop the knee, just hovering above the floor, hana, do, set, net, change sides, this time stepping out, left side, again back foot straight, hana, do, set, net, twisting onto the ball of the foot, dropping the knee, hana, do, set, net, and again, feet a little bit further apart, up on that heel, we're going to sit back on that left leg as low as we can, hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, Yoga. Yoga. Change to the other side, to the right side, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasu, yoga, yoga, and unjaw. So again, we're stretching forwards, just loosening up the hips. Again, bending forward from the belly button, stretching forwards, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasu, yoga, yoga. This time bring your right leg inside. So again, we have one in, one out. Again, breathing from the floor, stretching forwards, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, yoga. Change legs. Again, left leg inside, stretch forwards, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, yoga. Both legs inside. Shaking your legs loose, okay, just to warm up the inside of the hips. First stretch we're going to do, hands behind our back. We're going to press our knees towards the floor. Hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, yoga. Now the hips are a little bit more warmed up, bit of pressure with the elbows on the inside of the thighs, pushing down, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, yoga. And then we're going to put our legs apart. So again, we're only going to put them as wide apart as you feel comfortable doing. Okay, because again, it's just a warm up, it's not like a proper stretch. So again, we're just leaning forwards from the belly button, pushing our buttocks out, pushing our hips forward, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, yoga. To the left leg, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, yoga. To the right leg, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, yoga. Feet together, and shake your legs loose. Okay, so this time we're going to go onto our fronts, onto our knees. Again, we're going to put our hands shoulder width apart, just going to push our hips down, stretch our back up, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, yoga, You're on the ball of the feet, push your heels to the floor, push through your hands, hana, do, set, net, dasa, yasa, feel good, yara, and walking back up again. And then rotate the hips to the left, hana, do, set, net change, hana, do, set, net. Okay, so we are ready to go. So we're going to start with just warming up, okay? We'll start with the front stretch kicks. So if you put your right foot back behind you, again think of the triangle stance, so having our left foot forwards and our right foot back. Alright, we're going to bring our hip through this way, lift our leg, and then back to our triangle stance again. So by the count, up, Podoriki, front stretch, hana, 2, set, net, dasa, yes, and change, so again, hip coming through, leg coming through, hana, 2, set, net, dasa, yes, and bottom. Okay, kick we're going to focus on today, Pakisu Angarachaki, outside to in kick, outside to in kick. There's two ways you can do this kick. There's a whipping version, and then there's a hammer version. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 5 whips, 5 hammers. So we cover both sides, and I'll show you from the front, I'll also show you from the side. Okay, so fundamentally, how do you do an outside to in kick? Again, if you put your right foot back, so again you have your sparring stance in this position. The main thing with an outside to in kick is to bring it on the outside of your arm. So you see the shoulder here. A lot of people when they kick, they have their arm down and the leg comes on the inside of the arm rather than the outside of the arm. So the most important thing is to keep your leg on the outside. So we'll start with just a basic lift. The further you can get it across to your right hand side, all right, the more power you're going to generate. All right, especially for the hammer kick version. For the whipping version, you can come a little bit more forwards. All right, and we'll cover that in a minute. But we'll start with the basic lift. So lifting up like a side leg, elbow in, lift and back. 2, lift, set, lift, net, lift, dassel, lift. Okay. So from that position, as your leg is in the air, the main thing is to pivot on the ball of your foot. So you're turning that heel, if you can see my heel, turning my heel forwards. So we're creating that nice straight line, opening the hips. By opening the hips in this position, you're allowing your shoulder to come round. So you can see hip twists, shoulder comes forwards. Okay? So for the hammer kick version, which we're going to do first, this is as far as your shoulder needs to come. Okay? So as you lift your leg in the air, you come down and you finish. Again, if you see my legs, it's like an L stance. This position here with your guard up. Okay? So again, as you lift up your leg to the side, you're going to whip it round and come down, finish, and then step back again. Alright? So let's do Pakisu Anorochaki. Now the thing about the lift is your hip is in as you lift and out as you bring it down. You'll see a little, you watch the belt, a little movement like that as you hammer down. Okay, so Pakisu Anorochaki. So by the count, and step back, 2, and back, set, and back, net, and back. Last one. That's count. Good. And pop, good. Change, count. Let's work on the basic lift to the side. So lifting our leg as far across the left as we can. On the inside, lift. 2, lift. Set, lift. Lift. Okay, this time, bringing our shoulder round. Again, think of the footwork. Opening the hips, turning the foot sideways. So you end up with this L stance as you step forwards. So by the count, Pakisu Anorochaki. and forwards. 2, forward, set. See the shoulders forwards. One step back. Net. Last one. Das kill. Cha. Okay, so second version, whipping kick. Whipping kick. So you don't kick with your foot facing upwards because it doesn't like to go this way or that way. You need to turn your foot. Hip, see the hip is inwards. The hip is locked and we're striking with the heel. Okay, so again, you don't have to go as far to your right hand side. It can basically be 45 degrees because you're going to whip it all the way around whilst trying not to cross your legs. Okay, so if I show you what the whip kick looks like, we come up and we whip down. Okay, so we lift sideways and then we use the heel to strike sideways. Okay, so Bahk and whip kick. 2, set. Net. Last one. Tas kick. Chop. So you see some little bit of a faster kick. Change. So again, coming to the side, and you're whipping it round to this position here. 2, set, net, tas kill, chop, pop. Okay, so it's Bahk and again, the theme really today is about opening the hips. So this position that we did in the outside in kick, we're going to focus on really on moving up and down the room in back stance. Okay, so we're going to cover how you move in back stance to start with. So what I'm going to get you to do this time is to put your left foot back behind you. This one here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do when we do the back stance position is make sure we've got a triangle stance. Right, not too narrow. So we want to make sure the hips are open. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to turn from this position, that right leg. Twist it, like we're opening our hips. You see the rear foot, this one here, turns, and we open the hips. And we get this nice line facing the corner of the room. This hip, this arm here, we bring it straight through in a line, and we touch down with the ball of our foot. And you see this position here. Then this hip comes in to sit down, and the rear hip comes out like this. Okay, if you're doing a little dance, to create the back stance. Okay, this is the position. So again, if we start left foot back, let's do a few by the count. Turn. So opening our hips 45 degrees. Back foot on the ball, front foot on the heel. Bring it through in a straight line. 2, step. Okay, make sure you've got a straight leg, hip in, then push, sit down, stick your rear bum cheek out. 2. And this is your hukujase, your back stance. And again, step back. Again, twist. 1. Stepping forwards. 2. Step, ball of the foot on the floor. See the shoulders facing forwards now. Brought that shoulder all the way around. And then sit. See the body's up nice and straight. And again, twisting. Twist. Stepping forwards. 2. And block. Set. Good. 2 more. Stepping back. Turning that right foot, twist, open the hips. Again, you see the legs, ball and heel. Stepping through, make sure you get that shoulder round. That's really, really important. Check your shoulder, make sure it's facing forwards. That way you turned your body enough. 2, step, shoulder protecting, foot on the floor, sit down. Last one, shoulders, coming around. 2, step, set, step down. Go from the side so you guys can see. Alright? So from the back stance position, twist, shoulders, shoulder comes round. Step, sit down. Okay. And stepping back again. 1. Stepping through, 2, step, set. Twist, opening the shoulders up. opening the hips up. 2, step, ball the foot on the floor, set, sit down. Okay, one last time, Hana, 1, step forward, 2, set, okay. On the other side, so you guys can see both positions. Twist, Hana, open the hips, see this cross leg stance, step forward, 2, toes on the floor, set, sit down. So you see we're nice and straight with the body, knees in, on the ball of the foot, hips are in, hips are out. Step back, 2, twist, set, step, sit down. Last one, twist, 2, step, set, and one. Excellent. So why don't we add now a technique to your back stance? Again, we'll break it down, and then we'll put it together in a little bit of a drill. So from the chumbi position, you put your left foot back, part of chumbi, chump. First position, left foot's behind you. We're going to turn our lead foot, which is going to be our right foot. Twist. As we twist our right foot, we get that open hips. We're going to bring one hand to our belt, which is the lead arm. Okay, this way. You see how you pull it in? All right, the other arm goes to our opposite shoulder. So we have the lead shoulder forwards, and the hands on the rear shoulder. This way. Okay, this sets up Hadan Sudamaki, knife hand low defense. Hana, 1. Step forward, 2. Here, as you pull your hip in, we let that arm come down to defend. Okay, and step back again. All right, Hana, 1. So, right hand on the shoulder, left hand on the hip. 2, step, set, and defend. So this arm here just in line with your belly button. And step back. Okay, Hana, 1. Step forward, 2. Set. Hadan Sudamaki. Step back. 1, 2, step. Set. And back. Yeah. 1, 2, step. Set. Hadan Sudamaki. Continue to do it. I'm going to change the angle now so you guys can see from the side. Alright, but we're going to continue to stay where you are. 1, 2, step. Set. And down. 1, 2, step, set, 1, 2, step, set, and left side, 1, 2, step, set, and back, and again, 1, 2, step, set, and down. Okay, from the rear side, okay, from this position here, so we've got our right foot, we've got our left foot back. 1, 2, step, set, step back. 1, 2, step, set, step back. 1, 2, step, set. And one more time. 1, 2, step, set. Good. Okay, guys. So let's practice all the way through. Hadan Sudamaki. We're going to do 5 each side, okay, for the video, but I'd like you guys to do 10, okay, so you can pause it, come back and do 10. So, from here, left foot back, stepping forward, 1, 2, twist, set, turn, neck, twist, jump and change hands, jump, jump. Okay, and again, Hana, twist, 2, twist, set, neck, tas, yes. So we're going to work on forms now. Now we've done the basic movements of Hadan Sudamaki. We're going to combine some of the movements with the cross leg stance to teach you kind of how to put those things together in your form. So again, we're going to work on the basic orange belt form today. We will cover forms at a high level in future classes, but today we're going to stick Pyung training. So I'm going to do the form facing you guys, and then from the rear side, and then I'll break it down into some technical stuff that you can work on slowly at home. Alright, but let's do the form. Okay, get a bit of the sweat on, and then we'll go there. So we'll do it twice. We'll do it one from the front view, one from the rear view, and then we'll break down what we're going to do. Okay, I'll try and stay as best I can in front of the camera. If I slightly go offline, don't worry too much, I'll adjust as we go. C sharp. Rear view, okay? So again, I'll do as best I can to adjust for the camera. So imagine I'm standing in front of you in class, from the jumping position. C sharp. Okay, so that's from the front and the rear view. So let's break down a little bit of technique on this particular Hyung and how we kind of use our hips more efficiently rather than just stepping and throwing the punches. So let's work on maybe the first two moves, which is the step and the punch. We'll just leave it kind of there for today. And then maybe the last bit with the Hyung at the end, because it kind of ties in with what we've actually been doing. So from the ready stance position, when you look to your left, always looking to your left. So for you guys, you'll be looking this way. Alright, so I'll mirror what you guys are doing this way. Is that your left hand comes on your shoulder and your right hand kind of covers in this position here. Okay, and you can see how the hips come in and the weight tends to come on the back leg. By bringing this hip in, what we're going to do is we're going to push it out as we block, okay, this way. So we're kind of contracting like a coil and expanding like a spring, okay, in. So as you step out and push, this motion happens with your body, up and down, here, okay, and this is basically what we're doing with the defence. So when you look to your left, come in, as you push off your rear leg, that's when you do your Hyung. Alright, and that's kind of the position here. When you step forwards to do reverse punch, same thing. This hip comes in. You see the body's in. We're not directly upright, we've had this contracting movement here. As you step forwards from here, you're pushing out this way. See the hip is turning as the arm is coming through here. And this is the motion that we're doing. So we're not just punching this way, it's hip leads the arm in this position here. So in this position, as you step, you punch. Okay, looking over your shoulder. So we're going to work on just hip in, hip out. So let's work on that particular movement to start with. So again, looking to your left hand comes on the right shoulder, your left hip in, 1. Now I want you to feel this position here. Most of the weight's on your rear leg in this position here. You're pushing your hips in. Your bum's slightly sticking out, but you're not to the point where your body is like arched in this position here. And I want you to step forward, lift it nice and light on that leg because you're going to push from this hip here. And then block 2. Back up again. In. Left hand on top. Hips in. Push 2. And step back. In. Again, contract. 2. And defend. Step back up again. In. 2. Block. Excellent. That's the first part. Next section. Step forward and punch. See how the head doesn't go this way? This way. So this is the leg that gives you the height of where you need to move. This way. You see 1. So from this position, in, hip in. Now push, push, step forward and punch. Okay. Back to Haramaki. In, hip in, 2, push out. Back to Haramaki. In, 2, push. Back to Haramaki. Last time. In, 2. Good. So let's have a little go at. We'll go from the rear view. Okay, if I turn around so you guys can see. Okay, how it works when you have your back. Left arm is a 1, 2. Good. And step back up again. In, 2. Step back out again. In, 2. Back out again. From here. Punching. In, 2. Punch. In, 2. Punch. Last time. In, 2. Okay, and that is our Pyung. The last thing is after the 3 punches, that turn that we do at the end. All right, so when you turn and face, so in this position, if I have my back to you, we've done the 3 moves. We've done our punch, punch, punch. It's the back foot. Do you remember on the turn, we had this position before in our basic up and down the room movement. So we're going to create that hand on the opposite shoulder, hand on the hip motion here. Okay, so we're going to turn, 1. And again, you see the ball of the foot, like we practiced before, in this position here. All right, so the hips sideways. So you're looking for a shorter stance, ball of the foot, then you can throw that high down Sudamaki. Twisting, opening the hips, ball of the foot, 2. Yeah, back foot comes through, feel with the ball of the foot, high down Sudamaki, 2. Reach with the ball, as soon as that ball of the foot touches, we're down. And bar. So that ball of the foot is basically feeling for each position. Now, what I'd like you to do is pause the video, okay, and just practice that last section. Like that turning, reaching for the floor. Maybe do it 3 or 4 times. Okay, have a go, and we'll come back and we'll revisit the last movement. All right, so just before you pause, to recap again, if I show you from the rear view, from the Haban or the Chundan Kongyek, you're twisting around, you're finding the floor, you're having a not too narrow, it's kind of a back stance position. So we're turning, hands on the hip, this position here, twisting to open our hips out again, heel, toe and heels, blocking, looking behind us, going around, touching, foot on the floor, twisting, reaching for the toes, heel, striking, bar. Okay, and that's our drill. Excellent. So, if you paused it, welcome back. If you haven't paused it, you want to continue, let's work on Il Susik Gerian. So today I've chosen number 1, okay, just to focus on today, just number 1. Number 2 you can do as well, because it's the opposite. But essentially, it is the movement that we're more interested in, because I know most of you guys know the actual way to do it now. But let's just tidy up that technique a little bit, okay? So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror what you guys are doing. So imagine I'm standing in front of you in class, you're going that way to your right hand side. Okay? So jump. So first thing we're going to do on one step number one is we're going to create this stance again. Just by from the natural stance, just in, and bringing our hips in here. So let's just practice that movement. So relax your hands, the natural stance, in. You see how that left shoulder comes around a little bit, not too far around, but just enough to pull the right shoulder back. It's almost like an evading movement this way. One, and back. This hip in, set, net. That's it. Yes, sir. And again, I'm creating like a kind of a back stance. Arms, again, your left hand comes below, your right hand on top. And this is a position. 2, set, net. That's it. Now, this left hip, push. As you defend. Okay, as you defend. Alright? Again, push. Step back again. In. 2. Nice, long, low stance. And again, in. 2. Push. Okay. In. 2. Push. Okay. So that's the movement we want to practice. In. Push. Okay. So again, I'd like to practice that 10 times. So again, if you want to pause the video, have a go at practicing 10 times. Turn it back on, we'll add it on the next particular technique. Okay? So, next move is the punch. Next move is the punch. So, we'll start with this position. So again, left hand in. 1, 2. From here, we're going to rotate on our heels, not on the ball of our feet. So as you rotate on your heels, you twist and you throw the punch to the centre. Alright, so from here, punch to the centre. And again, to the head. We're going to whip it round, creating very, very light cat stance from this position here. We lift up our right leg, kick, and then foot comes back to finish in our barrel stance. Okay? So again, first position. 1, 2, set, net, spin, das, kill, jump. Okay. So again, in 1, 2, 2, set, net, kill, jump. Also sit down, number 1. So if you have a partner at home, maybe you're lucky enough to have a training partner at home, let's do one-step sparring 5 times with your partner punching at you, okay? And then we're going to step. If you don't have a partner, I'll be your partner, okay? I'll step forward and punch. So you're going to step to your left-hand side. So just because we haven't covered the rear view, in case you want to see it from the rear view, number 1, again, stepping in. Hips are in, pushing that left hip out. To their body. To the head. Set. Rotate. And then right leg comes up. Chop. And then bar. Okay? So, 5 times. I'm going to punch at you. I'm going to call hana, do, set, net. And you do each move. The block. Hana. Do the punch, set the punch, net, just pivot, das up, kick. Pivot and then don't kick, just pivot, then kick. Chumbi. Okay, so I'm going to challenge. Elbow. Chum. Step in and block. Oh, sorry, it's head. Okay, from there, body punch. Chip. Head punch. Set. Pivot. Round kick, das. Kill. Kill. And bar. Okay, and again, I'm going to challenge. Stepping out the way. Punch to the body. punch the head, set, pivot, kick, dash, kick, and bar off. Okay, 2 more. Stepping forwards, stepping back, body punch, 2, head punch, set, twist, pivot, dash, kick. Yeah, excellent, right. Last time. Step out, wait, step and block, punch the body, 2, punch the head, set, pivot, toss, kill. Good. So, the rhythm of number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So, number 1, the block and the punch are done pretty quickly. You don't want to be blocking and then sticking around too much for that punch. You want to go boom, boom. So it's kind of a nice kind of movement. So if I show you the sequence from here, from the ready stance, as you contract, this way, it's very quick, 1, 2. All right? So again, here, as you contract, 1, 2. Then punch, pivot, cut, and finish. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch towards you guys. Again, if you have a partner at home, feel free to do it with your partner. If you don't have a partner at home, I'll punch at you. Okay? I want you to. If I show you, actually, I'll tell you from the side. Alright? So, this is what you guys are going to be doing. Yeah? As I step towards a punch, I'll give you plenty of time to practice. Alright? So, block, punch, punch, kick. All the way through. Okay? So I'm going to step forward and step back and challenge. Okay, so remember, first move is block, punch, pause, punch, kick. Block, punch, punch, kick, kick. Yeah, okay, one more time. So, step back, stepping forward to punch, block, punch, pause, punch, kick, block, punch, punch, kick, kick. Yeah, okay, and again, stepping back, block, punch, punch, kick, block, punch, punch, kick, kick. Yeah. Okay. And that's the sequence. So if you want to practice on your own, all right, just block, punch, punch, kick. Okay, and that's your ilsu sit down. That's your rhythm for 1. Number 2 is the same. Block, punch, punch, kick. Okay. So we're going to move on to some sparring combinations. So again, I realise that you might not have a lot of space at home. But again, let's give you some techniques that you can use. So we'll start with kind of nice and slow. When you kind of do shadow boxing or sparring, if you go full guns out the whole time, you're going to get tired very, very quickly, especially if you're doing it for 1 minute or 2 minutes. So you kind of have to lower the power, and we're going to play spar. Okay, we're play spar, so excuse my just my don't look. And we're going to play with a orange belt sparring combination of 4 moves. All right. So let's go through the technique to start with. So again, if you put your right foot back into sparring stance, again, most of you are right footed, so you're going to have that left leg forwards. So the first move is the up chinagi, which is the front kick. Okay, from this position is the kick. The second move is the back fist from this position here. Okay, so let's just practice that. So you'll notice after the kick that I'm lowering my stance, so I'm actually quite low. Anytime that you punch or anything to do with your hands, if you take a lower stance, kicking's fine to be upright because you have a lot of momentum, but when you're lower for the punching, you need more hip rotation, and that requires a lower stance to have a solid base. You can punch from an upright stance, but it's not strong. Okay, so again, we're going to up chinagi, and then, oh, no, haramaki, my mistake, sorry, Gakwan Kongyu, we'll do that one again, okay? So Achinagi, Gakwan Kongyu, okay? From this position, we're going to add on the middle punch, from here, so twisting. So you see we're on one heel, this hip is in, here, shoulders forward. Last technique, Aniso Pakuda Chagi, and we finish in our stance here, okay? So again, from this position, right front kick, right back fist, 2, left punch, left, Aniso Pakuda Chagi, net, finish, good, okay? And again, right kick, back fist, punch, does, let's go from the back view, so you guys can see from the back view, okay? Up, chin out, Gakwan Kongyu, Jundan Kongyu, make sure you finish with that leg forward, okay, then you're back to your original stance, okay? So again, from this position, up, chin out, Gakwan Kongyu, Jundan Kongyu, okay? From the side view, okay? Again, rear leg's going to come through. Actually, we'll go the normal way. Rear leg. Everyone's seeing okay? Yep, good. Push front kick, push. Back fist here, the stance is low. From there, reverse punch. The left leg comes through, and we finish with our foot forward. Then we're back to our original stance again. From this view here, okay? Up Chinagi, Gakwan Kongyu, Jundan Kongyu, and finish. Okay? So that's your orange belt combination. The way I'd like you to practice for this particular technique is to do a 1 minute round of just walking, kind of walking through it. Just walking through it. So if I just show you from this position here, so from here, so this kind of speed here. Nice and light, it's not too much power, otherwise you're going to get very, very tired very quickly. Okay? The thing I want you to think about when you're doing this technique, when you're doing it lightly, is what are my hips doing? And it's really about feeling in the hips. Does this feel right? Because if I just do boom, boom, and I focus on just the arms and the legs, I'm not really thinking about what's going on here. And really the power comes from here. So when you do your first technique and you're doing it lightly, see how the heel, the toes are facing the camera. The toes are facing it, not this way. See, the hip is in. So as you push, push this way. As you step, you're twisting your hips around, twisting. And that's setting up that inside to out kick. Okay, so we'll do 1 minute. Front kick, back fist, inside to out kick. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so right foot back. Okay, and again. Keep going, guys. Keep going, show me that technique. Up Chinagi, Gakwan Kongyu, Jundan Kongyu, and bar. Super. And shot. So again, if you want to pause the video, carry on a little bit, just working on that technique for 1 minute with your partners. I'm going to skip on to a little bit of a warm down now. Okay, guys? So, arms out, stretching forwards. Hana, do. Set, net. Okay, so you bring your feet shoulder width apart, put your left foot forwards, Hands on your left knee. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Swap legs. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Feet wide apart. Okay, up on your heel. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Change. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. So again, if you want to carry on with the sparring combinations, if you have a partner, maybe work it backwards and forwards with your partners, or maybe just do 2 rounds of a minute. So 1 minute off, 1 minute, and finish. Okay. So we're just going to finish with some tummy exercises. Okay. So we're going to do some crunches, doing crunches to different parts of the abs. So what we're going to work on is from this position here. We'll start with 10 crunches where you just push your tummy into the floor, bring your shoulders up. 10 crunches with your arms crossed, 10 to touch your toes, and 10 to finish with your legs in the air. Okay? So, first kind, just crunches, normal crunches. So I like to put my hands on my temple. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Yod. Yod. Hop. Yo, across the hands. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Yod. Yod. Hop. Yo, touch the knees. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Yod. Yod. Hop. Yo, legs up. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Yod. Yod. Hop. Yo, and down. Lovely guys. Onto our fronts. Push-ups time. Again, we're going to work on 10 press-ups. So you can do them various ways. You can start on your knees or just on your palms in this position here. Again, the more advanced students, if you want to go onto your knuckles, absolutely fine. We'll do 10 count by the count. So I want you to repeat the count after me. 1, 2, set, net, das, yas, il, yo, hop, yo, no. So well done guys, that concludes our class today. More classes coming this week, okay. I'm going to do one class for everybody, then I'm going to break up the classes a little bit. So we might do a conditioning class or a stretching class, something that maybe we don't usually do at the dojo because we don't have time. So maybe a breathing class or something that's a bit different for you guys to work on. So keep your eyes on our Facebook page, keep your eyes on our Instagram page. I will email you anytime a video comes out. You'll get an email from me telling you where it is. It's probably going to be on YouTube. For those of you who can download Zoom, I'd like to do some live classes where I can interact with you guys, which would be fantastic. So keep posted and coming to attention. Jump. Yep. Super.